The docs gave me meds for a brain scan, and I resisted the urge to nap. Right up until I passed out for 3 days. On the bright side, I woke up feeling fantastic until I had a little whoopsie poopsie. Let's rewind, shall we? So I was like 4 or 5. I was just this dumb little bean of a child, and the NHS wanted to scan my brain. So naturally I was like, read my mind? My thoughts? No way, nuh-uh. So then, instead, I decided to throw what can only be described as the mother of all hissy fits. To quote a song I do not have the license for, can't touch this. Jesus Christ, I hope that doesn't get this video demonetized. So it kind of turns out they really wanted me to calm down. They even tried to sedate me. Emphasis on tried. If they thought I was going to go into that giant death tube to have my brain scanned, they had another thing coming. Until they introduced me to the jungle juice. It was this delicious, exotic sounding golden liquid that was meant to knock me out. Little did I know. So I started drinking it, but that didn't work. So I drank more of it. At this point, the doctors were convinced that I should be fast asleep, but I'm not letting them win. That ain't happening. So what do? They give me a third dose, way past the legal safe limits. I'd like to think that I resisted stalwartly, but the reality of it sadly was I was slipping off the chair harder than I was slipping in and out of consciousness. But I did not relent. They would not get inside my head. Well, you see, I was thinking that if they could read my mind, they'd find out where I hid all my chocolate. And I was determined to hang on to that secret, like a veteran barhound, stubbornly clinging on till a bell is rung and last orders are called. I really wanted my chocolate. This next part I'm not particularly proud of, because eventually the poor underpaid, overworked NHS workers ran out of time. Well, they just went up to my parents, just like, take your weird gremlin child and leave. Yeah, big shout out to the NHS. I humbly apologise. But nah, I think that's what they said anyway. I'll never truly remember, because all I heard was victory. Until I got home. Yeah, when I got home, it started to really sink in just how much sedative I actually had. So, thankfully, I was put straight to bed. Where I slept for 3 days straight. God, I've never slept that brilliantly in all my life. Sweet, delicious jungle juice, how I miss you. Luckily, I did eventually wake up, and I was just like, I need to pee, like, really badly. I was oblivious to how long I'd been asleep for. I thought it was like 10 minutes, but what did I know? I certainly didn't realise that my legs were still asleep. And I really didn't realise how gravity worked. And I most assuredly did not know that I'd end up falling down the stairs. Yeah, was my proudest moment. What got worse is that I went flying face first into the utility cupboard, angling my face. I looked horrible. 3 days before my parents got married, therefore ruining their entire wedding photo collection. Maybe this is why my stepdad never loved me. But who cares about that? Because the key takeaway from all this, my chocolate stash was safe! Woo! Anyway, next time I'll tell you about how water tried to kill me 3 times. Or how a ladder nearly ended my existence twice in 1 day. Or the time I accidentally started a teeny tiny little riot outside Buckingham Palace. Honestly, it's a miracle I'm still alive. But yeah, for more videos like those, I'm afraid I need to ask you to like, comment, and subscribe below. I don't know, it would mean a lot to me, like, genuinely, it would. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you next time.